Hey Jen, I hope you are doing well, my love. I have been dealing with an upper respiratory infection, bronchitis, asthma, and what did they say? They said I could have had walking pneumonia. However, love, I think that I had COVID because I've only felt like this with a real tight chest and things like I cannot breathe. It's been going on like 2.5 months already, but I think it's after effects of COVID. And if I did have COVID, this would be the 4th time that I've had it, and it's really fucking with me. So I apologize for such a delay, love. And as you can see, I'm not sure if you can see, but I've gone MIA on the channel for a while because I'm still coughing up a storm, and Derek has pink eye, double pink eye right now. My other son had strep throat. It's been one thing after the other, and it is nuts. So I apologize. But as always, it takes me a while, but I never forget. And if I do, I always remember at some point. But let's do your birth chart, love. I'm gonna do the regular for now, and then I'll do another one at another point in time with your asteroids. Maybe you could tell me what you're looking for, like more or less what you're looking for with the asteroids, because as you know, there's so many that can pertain to so many different things. So, my love, look at your chart. It's in the shape of a diamond. How crazy is that? And like I just heard music. Like this little thing shooting up with the M right there. I was like, what is that M? And I heard music. So you're definitely meant to shine through your talents, through your musical endeavors and talents. Okay, that's the first thing I'm getting. I do think that your family or your bloodline has been put through the ringer, right? Have you ever heard that thing called like coal makes a diamond or whatever? You are the shining there. Like, ooh. Crazy, love, because I said The Shining, and that's about... I can't help but think that you're carrying on something with grandma. The Shining is... I keep hearing, like, this has to do with grandma. Crazy, 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 crazy. I keep hearing a hexagon, but I don't see a hexagon here. Very strange. I do feel like there is some sort of split also. I almost said split personality. I don't know if your family struggles with some sort of mental stuff or at some point. Let's get into it, love, okay? Your first house, ascendant, Capricorn, right smack dab in the middle. So obviously this is your wheel. This is your chart. These are your planets. Look at how these are so empty, love. Okay, so when you have an empty house like this, like your first house and your second house, your fourth, your fifth, your sixth, there's no planets in there at all. This is things that you have mastered in your previous life. The things with planets and the things with stelliums are an emphasis. So you have an 8th house stellium. Girl, Jyn, you have an 8th house freaking stellium. So a stellium is when you have 2 or more planets in that house. There's an emphasis when you have that many stuff in your house, because this is an area your soul hasn't mastered yet, and it's going to be a big theme in your life because this is what you need to conquer and need to damn, this has something to do with grandma. Love, I'm watching this thing and I looked up and I saw this older woman stuck in the mud, like really like trying to get out. You see that? Oh my God, this definitely has something to do with grandma, I feel. It's grandma's bloodline or something like that. Or I think you're getting grandma's rewards, if I'm being honest. I feel like that. I feel like it's something to do with grandmother's rewards. But sorry. Okay, so these are the areas that your soul has to master. Okay, so Jyn, let's start with your obviously you're a Virgo sun. Okay, here's your sun in Virgo. Your 8th house is in Virgo. That's crazy because Virgo rules the intestines and the stomach. I don't know if you have issues with any of those. I don't know. Anyways, sorry. Your 6th house is in Cancer. Sorry, I'm getting like distracted in your chart. There's a lot of things going on here. Okay, so obviously you're a Virgo sun in the 8th house. The sun is where you shine. Okay, the 8th house has to do with death, rebirth, transformation, other people's money, taxes. It's also past life stuff. When you have the sun there, wherever you have the sun, this is where you're going to shine in your lifetime. So obviously, I know that you have been through some sort of traumatic events. This is also trauma, some traumatic events, and this is where you draw attention. So yeah, there could definitely be some attention that you have gained from your injury, but also death and rebirth. I do feel like, honestly, love, I do feel like there's a part of grandma that's like grandma's soul that like is either within you or around you or surrounding you. I do feel that strongly because the 8th house is past life and then your 12th house is Capricorn. I'm not sure what grandma's sign was, but I feel like there's grandma or great grandma or great 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 grandma. There's somebody whose soul broke off and is like still with you. I feel that strongly, okay? So obviously you're Virgo sun, you very stability driven, very creative, well spoken, hard worker. You're an earth angel because when you come to earth, this is my theory, Jyn, and this is between you and I haven't mentioned this to anybody. I feel like we're very much so in something similar to a simulation. And maybe I shouldn't say that, but I do feel like when we come to earth, we're dealing with, I'll be honest, with demons. I feel like we're dealing with karma that we have created on other planets or in other dimensions or in other lives. So I do feel like that. But I think when we come to earth, especially as a Virgo, we're definitely earth angels and we're meant to heal, whether it be our situations or our past lives, right? Or other people's, like our bloodline, right? Oh, crazy. I don't know why I'm hearing so much weird things. I feel like this is definitely something completely different. Like, I feel like someone's coming. I'll tell you, love, I haven't done a birth chart in about 2.5 months. So you're the first person. So like all the downloads are here. So that's your Virgo sun. You have a moon in Aries. Yikes. Not yikes, but the moon is the relationship with your mother, and sometimes having a mother relationship in Aries, it means mom is very bold. Sometimes it's not the best relationship, but sometimes it can be very, very powerful. Okay, so your moon is in Aries here in the 3rd house. So the 3rd house represents cousins, siblings, neighbors, short-term travel, communication. Your moon is there in Aries. So I don't know if mom likes to cuss or you like to cuss. The moon is also your emotions. It's self-love, self-esteem. It is the relationship with your mother. And it is also our psychic abilities. So in Aries, I would not doubt if you can feel energy and feel presence. I would not doubt that whatsoever. With the moon being in Aries, you're definitely creative. You're definitely ready to take hold of your gifts and your power and your creativeness, and you're not afraid to go after what you want. I feel like there's very little like things that make you shy or embarrassed, okay? Because mom must have been very bold. Because that relationship with mom and Aries means mom was either bold, daring, really pushed you to strive. But like any positive comes a negative. It could be sometimes mom was very harsh at times. Doesn't mean that she was or wasn't, but that's just what I found is for Aries moons. Okay, now let me tell you, love, you have Mercury in Virgo. A lot of people with the sun and Mercury in Virgo, a lot of people with Virgo suns have Mercury in Virgo. That's what I found. I have that also. Very well spoken, very logical, very smart, very intelligent, very stand on what they say. And especially if you have your sun and Mercury in the same sign, doesn't even need to be Virgo. When you say something, you mean it. That is what I found. So yes, Mercury is the way you communicate. You have Virgo. Okay, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So again, when we're in Mercury retrograde, it might really affect you. Like most Virgos. It doesn't mean that it's going to be very bad for you, but it definitely can mess with your train of thought. I'm like, is it affecting me right now? When's the Mercury retrograde? But sometimes I get like clusterfucked when that happens. Like I start slurring my words, I start losing train of thought, things like that. So that can definitely happen when that occurs. Your Venus is in Scorpio, love. Okay, over here. Venus is in your 9th house. The 9th house is the house of spirituality, higher learning, higher education, travel, philosophy. It's also like teaching. Venus is the way that we love language. Your love language might definitely be touch. It might definitely be quality time. One thing I found about Scorpio Venus is there is a very, very big fear of, not fear, but it's a very, very hard to trust in your case. And it stems from something that might have occurred through childhood, okay? A fear of loss, a fear of mistrust, or a fear of losing someone or losing something. So Scorpio and Venus, now again, there's a positive and a negative. They're very passionate. They're very loyal. But they can sometimes be very possessive, very jealous. Especially with it in the 9th house. The 9th house is like, you want that soul connection. You want that real divine, like, give me your soul type of energy, you know? Give me your soul and I'll give you mine. But that is the way that we love, okay? You might enjoy a Sagittarius, but you also might really be prone to Aries and Scorpio men or women. That is so funny because we just moved out of the North Node in Scorpio and now we're in Aries. So we're definitely in that process of releasing those lower quality traits in Scorpio, like possessiveness, jealousy, addictions, things like that. And we're moving more towards Aries, where it is all about appreciation and passion and things like that, especially with your moon there. So you might be going through a lot of changes within yourself, or the way that you view relationships, or the way that you are opening up about trusting others. Your music has to feel your soul as well. Remember we were talking about that M right there? Your emotions go straight to the Pluto and straight to Mars. So I do feel like everything you do, you have to feel it in your soul in order to feel content, in order to feel happy or fulfilling your purpose here, okay? Venus is also like, it can be contracts as well, okay? And you have it very close to Mars, and Mars is very close to Libra. All right, your Mars is in Libra. And it's in the 29th degree, which is a do or die degree. Girl, Jyn, if I didn't know you, oh my gosh. If I didn't know part of your story, part of your life, I would have guessed that there is something very, very life or death that may occur to you or happen to you at some point in time. And my love, you show it right here. The 29th degree, the do or die, the fight or flight degree. Okay, Mars is our anger, it's our temper, it's our drive, it's our energy, it is our appetite, it is what else is it? It is where you'll spend most of your time in this lifetime doing. Okay, but Mars can also be aggression, anger, okay? And with that and the do or die, the fight or flight degree in Libra, girl, let me explain to you what I mean. Mars in Libra, you're going to spend a lot of your time in this soul's journey. This isn't your journey in this body anymore. Or at all. This is your soul's journey. Yeah, I feel like your soul was like, damn it, I have to do this. Like, I just feel like someone like obligated, like sitting there like, I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it because I have to do it. Like, it's like we all sign up our soul contract. We all sign up for it before we come into our body, right? We're literally just a body. We're energy. Like, we're energy in a body. Like, we come and we go. And I feel like that is so funny because I feel strongly like this is your soul's purpose here. The death and rebirth into this spiritual journey. This is where you have that stellium and all these planets. So you're going to spend a lot of your life dealing with Libra. Libra is in your Libra house. 9th house is spirituality, higher education, learning, short-term travel, right? Your soul is coming back. And also, Libra rules relationships. It rules contracts, soul contracts. Your soul was contracted to come back and do the soul's journey because the fight or flight, the do or die. I feel strongly, love, like grandma's soul, a piece of grandma's soul is like stuck with you somehow or came back with you somehow. There's something about finishing up unresolved issues or unresolved business. Definitely, because that's where most of your energy is going to be. And I think that strongly has to do with part of your accident, your injury. I don't want to say accident, maybe injury. I wish it would show me your, let's see, Mars. Mars is square your Jupiter, okay? It is opposing your Chiron, and it is square your MC. You could feel setbacks or delays in your career, in your legacy. Love, okay, when there's a square, do you see Mars is, where is Mars? Mars here. Oh, it's not square, that's Jupiter. It's square Jupiter and it's opposing your Chiron. I could have sworn there was a square there. Maybe I looked right there. That's so strange. I could have sworn there was a square there. It's opposing your Chiron. Okay, Mars is opposing your Chiron. We'll get to that here in just a bit, because Chiron is your biggest wound. So Jupiter is here. Jupiter is in Leo. Jupiter is our luck. It's our expansion. It's our grace. You have it in Leo. Leo is very creative in the 7th house, the house of relationships, the house of everyday living. You could have a lot of really good luck in relationships if they enjoy the same things that you do. Okay, because Leo is a very childlike energy, a very free spirit. But with that being in your 7th house ruling your relationships, you want something that feels fresh. But your Venus, the way that you love in Scorpio, you want something that feels fresh, but you want something passionate. So that might that might be like weirdly intricate, like with each other. So relationships might not be the strongest point for you. Fire sign and a water sign. I gotta get up and go, but I want loved. I want to be loved. I want your soul, right? So it's a very you'll have a lot of luck in relationships if they're, like I said, again, if they're okay with what you do and you guys have a lot of the same interests, and if they're probably as equally busy or equally creative as you as well. I feel that strongly. Excuse me. You have Saturn in Virgo. Again, more of that stellium. Saturn in Virgo is our karma. It's our restrictions. It's our delays. It is also our longevity. It is also part of our contract. It is also like almost like lessons. We call it Big Daddy Saturn, right? Saturn in Virgo in the 8th house. It's very strange. Because when I've seen Saturn in the 8th house, remember, oh, this is so freaking crazy. I feel strongly, love, like in the 6th degree. When I see Saturn in the 8th house, remember the 8th house is other people's money. It is taxes, death and rebirth. It is past life. It is, I feel strongly like it's something to do with dad's side of the family, because Saturn rules the father. When you want to look at the father relationship, you look at the 10th house, you look at the sun, and you look at Saturn. Now, when the sun is there in the 8th house, plus Saturn in the 8th house, I feel strongly like you're getting rewards or gifts from dad's side of the family, dad's ancestry. All right, but I've also seen times where dad is not always around or present during either childhood or later in life, like very in and out of your life possibly. My son has the sun in the 8th house, and his father is around, used to see him, but doesn't see him anymore. So it can play out very differently. But I do feel strongly like this is possibly you reaping the rewards from dad's side of the family, or delays in receiving rewards, okay? Delays in really shining your brightest, or delays in really transforming into that phoenix, right? There's just been too many ashes to dig through, especially with this being past life. You're dealing with past life karma, love, or bloodline karma. That's exactly what this is. Your rewards are going to be very, very, very transforming once hit. Remember, Saturn is delays, it's lessons, and it's karma, but it's also longevity. So with that being in Virgo, there's going to be a lot of stability coming after your rebirth, after your transformation, when that hits. But you're dealing with a lot. You're dealing with so much in this 8th house here. There's a lot of things that I feel in your past life, like you didn't get a chance to accomplish them. So in this life, it's like you're still reaping those side effects that have come through, but you're going to be able to accomplish it. Because remember, longevity is there. You're going to have enough time to complete what it is you need to do during this lifetime. Yeah, crazy. You have Uranus in Scorpio. Uranus is delusion. Expect the unexpected. Ooh, crazy, because it's in your 10th house. Your 10th house is your fame. It's your legacy. It's your career. It is your riches. It is money. It is how people and the public see you. So with Uranus there, it's in Scorpio. They see you for your drive. They see you for your passion. They see you for the dark side or the dark things that you have endured in your life. Love strong grandma energy. If grandma's not with you, she's listening right now. Okay, if grandma's not within you right now, she's like right by your side. I feel that strongly because Uranus is like expect the unexpected. Okay, it's like a very like, whoa, what the hell, that was weird, or that is how you are getting brought up to this spotlight. Okay, it's like a sudden either instant fame or very highs and very lows in the career or in recognition. Okay, but with that being in Scorpio again rules passion. Scorpio also rules, I'm sorry love, but it rules murder. It is also anything that's dark. So anything that's dark may bring you to the spotlight or may be how you are associated. But, oh, I got the freaking chills. Oh, I got the freaking chills. Is there someone who's a truck driver, love? Is there someone, I'm seeing like, oh God, I have the chills so bad. Please don't hate me for saying this, but I saw a vision of when Pee-wee Herman, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, that movie, when Pee-wee opens up the door to the truck where he's a hitchhiker and the woman was actually like a ghost. I feel strongly like there's someone with you or within you, or you are here to settle unfinished business for someone in your bloodline. I feel that so strongly, Jyn. So strongly. And I think that's why, I don't want to say I think that's why, but it could possibly be related to what you endured with your grandmother. Or I don't remember if it's grandma or great grandmother. But I also feel strongly like your health plays a part, I feel that strongly. Like you're so strong because you can survive over, you know because Uranus, again, expect the unexpected. That is so insane. With Neptune, you have Neptune. So Uranus is illusion. Neptune is delusion, right? It's delulu. Neptune is that rose gold colored glasses. It is dreams. It is addictions. It can be, it can just be escapism, okay? You have Neptune in the 11th house. Your friends might not be the greatest, if I'm being honest, okay? 11th house is networking. It is friends. It's the internet. It's online. It is, what else does it rule? Socialization, co-workers, things like that. So with Neptune there and in Sagittarius, you might network a lot. You might, damn, this is so crazy, Jyn. Sagittarius rules foreign, okay? It rules travel. It rules philosophy. It rules teaching. The 11th house is social networking. It is the internet. It is friends, coworkers. You were meant to teach online all over the place. And with Neptune there, Neptune is dreams. This could very well be your dream. Oh my goodness, that is so crazy. But my love, on the downside, okay, you have to always be realistic in this energy, okay? Be very wary of your friends, because sometimes you may think that you're better friends with people or better standings with people than what you really are, okay? So I always say be very wary with whoever it is you're dealing with when you have Neptune there, because Neptune kind of gives you those rose gold color glasses, like everything is great, when in reality it might really be great, but sometimes it might not be, okay? But this also means like you could be living your dreams here, doing what you love to do. Sagittarius is very philosophical, and with Neptune there, that makes it even more like I'm going to spit you my dreams and you're going to feel like you're in them. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. But that's also creativity, okay? It's a lot of creativity. You get to share your creativity with the world all over and travel doing it. Oh my gosh, Jyn, that is so insane. Let's see, you have Pluto in Libra. Pluto in Libra. The Pluto and Libra generation, we're here to learn a lot of lessons through relationships, okay? A lot of things happened with okay, so Pluto comes in generations. You're a Libra, I'm a Pluto and Scorpio. Pluto and Scorpio is dealing with whatever their Pluto and Libra parents dealt with, okay? So that's how it works. That's how the generation in Pluto works. Pluto is destruction, chaos, transformation. Pluto is in Libra, okay? So you're going to have a lot of karmic relationships in your lifetime. Just plain and simple. Doesn't always mean romantic. It could be any type of connection or relationship. You're meant to evolve and learn lessons through connections. And especially in the 9th house, this changes your fate. This changes, not fate, your faith. This changes your, oh shit. Maybe this reading is going to change your fate. Maybe you're going to have a better understanding. Maybe I am. I don't know. The 9th house, like I said, it's wisdom, teaching, religion, higher education. I keep wanting to say priesthood. High priest and high priestess is what I want to say. That's crazy. I keep wanting to say priesthood. But in the 9th house, my love, the Pluto right there, yeah, there's going to be some destruction, some highs and some lows there as well, especially in relationships. And especially with your Scorpio Venus, like it's very hard for you to open up and trust. Or maybe even just like ease the reins a little bit, because your Chiron there, your Chiron is in Taurus, which is also a very like possessive energy, if not healed. Okay, so, whew, relationships might, maybe you associate the way that you feel about yourself with your relationships, okay? Because your Pluto is right here opposing your moon, which is your relationship. So a lot of things might have to deal with mom or stem from mom with the way that you act or react in relationships. The moon opposing Pluto means there's a push-pull energy. And especially when it comes to relationships, Aries and Libra right now are in the north and south node. This is fate and destiny. This is our old past life patterns that we're trying to release here. So a lot of things might be happening to you in the way that you view relationships, review love, or review the way that you act or react, or the way that you like a mindset, a mind state, right? Old traditions, old norms, they might be changing for you. Because like I said, we're meant to let go of these lower qualities and assert these higher qualities into ourselves or relationships. So don't let your relationships or love life affect your self-esteem or self-worth, because that's what the moon is about. Okay. Pluto's there in, yeah, there's definitely like, I feel like there's destructive relationships around you. I don't know why. I feel like they follow you in a sense. Or they just find you, or you find yourself in them. I'm feeling that more so. You find yourself in like the butt of some weird stuff, and it has nothing to do with you. Oh, I just saw the number 8. So yeah, I think it has to do with past life stuff. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Gosh, Jyn, I have the chills everywhere. It's been a while. Okay, so you have your north node. Your north node. Let's do your Chiron first. Chiron is in Taurus. Your biggest wound is in Taurus, okay? People with the wound in Taurus, remember these Chiron wounds are also generations, right? Like they go every like 4 years or whatever, wherever that stupid asteroid is. Because mine is way over here in Cancer, and I was born in the 90s, so it goes and it goes and it goes and it goes. Right now, Chiron is in Aries, so it goes like this, and then it comes back, and then it goes around, and then, you know, it just switches. It's a mother effer. Chiron in Taurus is the fear of loss. Okay, people with Chiron and Taurus have a tendency to have a fear of losing things or losing people. It's a fear of not having control, or perhaps maybe a very significant loss was affecting you at some point in time, and it's really wanting you to have a hold on things because it keeps you in control, especially with your Virgo sun. All right, you have to have a plan, you have to have control, and I don't like to lose things, and you like to be in control. That way, at least at least whatever comes, whatever goes, you'll have a plan or a backup plan or something. I find that a lot with Virgo and Taurus Chirons. Chiron and Taurus, the way that you heal that is by allowing yourself to not be attached, like full on attach yourself to things, right? It's about learning to love yourself and learning to know that what comes and what goes goes. It's about loving things and loving people for who they are, and allowing expiration dates to come if that's the case. But there's definitely a fear of loss or a fear of trust here. And that shows deeply with your Venus and Scorpio, a very like, you're mine, like in your mind and only mine, and I'm going to love you and hug you and kiss you and, all that stuff. But that is what the biggest wound in your life is, love. And so once you heal that, it's about healing the love you have for yourself. Excuse me. And then your north node. Okay, so your north node is your destiny. It's your fate. It's who you're meant to be in this life. And guess who you're meant to be, my love? A Virgo. Virgo in the 8th house. Your destiny here is to heal past life karma, bloodline, generational karma. Your 12th house here, your ascendant is in Capricorn, meaning you're here to rise. Capricorn is the most stable of all signs. It is the most mature, right? You've had to work your whole life. You've been working your whole life, or you've been really, really mature your whole life, right? You had to have been working. All right, so that's your 12th house. Your 12th house starts in Sag, but your ascendant also starts in Capricorn. So you have this much Sag and a whole lot of Capricorn in your 12th house. Your 12th house is the past life house, the house of the subconscious, and the house of generations. Your 8th and 12th house are the house of generations. Your 4th house is your ancestry, and you have 4th house in Aries. Okay, Chiron is close to your 4th house. It's close to your ancestry. There's a big wound here of a fear of loss. And within Taurus. This is Taurus. 4th house is in Taurus. It's possible you like to stay home. You like to be home. You enjoy home. Okay, but with this north node in the 8th house, you're meant to find your place here. You're meant to find stability. You're meant to voice what you love, be known for what you love, and enjoy it and reap the rewards from it. Pretty much, it's quite literally a phoenix rising from a whole lot of ash and a whole lot of fire. It's a lot of stuff going on here that you're healing, Jyn. Like literally, that's what you're doing. You're just healing your bloodline and healing yourself. That Capricorn there, the highest freaking earth sign, the highest stability, and the highest, this is the King of Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles. This is the Queen of Pentacles. You're meant to find and heal the masculine and feminine parts of your bloodline, of your lineage, of your ancestry. and just be content and be at home and feel at peace. Like, you're bringing home the trophy is pretty much what your soul signed up for. That's why you're this diamond here, and your emotions here are trining and opposing the Mars and Pluto. You're going to spend most of your life doing your soul's mission. Oh, that is so crazy, Jyn. We're at 40 minutes. I'm going to end it here, love, and then I'll shoot you another video when I'm feeling a little bit better with the asteroids. But in the meantime, let me know what you think, what you want to know, what you want to find out, if you have questions. And girl, this is like one of the deepest birth charts I've ever done. It is crazy. But I'm sending this over to you now, Jyn. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen or heard from you in a while, so I'm not ignoring you. I've just been really freaking sick. But I love you so much. I'm sending you lots of love, light, peace, clarity. May peace always surround you. I hope that owl is showing you the way. And I will talk to you soon.